Hello again, Reverend Dominic Taranowski here at First Congregational Church. It's good to be with you again. Trying something different this time. I've been doing audio postings for the church over the past week or so each day, and trying some video postings now, seeing how this goes. And today I want to share with you an update regarding where we are with our cancellation schedule here at the church. Hopefully you've seen the notice that's been sent out just this morning, which I wrote following discussions with our senior deacons, our worship deacons, our church staff, and an awareness of what other churches in town are doing. And I want to share that notice with you now so everybody has the same language. And then I want to share some things about new models that we're working on to stay connected, and also how politics is beginning to creep into all of this. So here's the notice that went out today. It says, "Dear members and friends, this is to let you know that we are extending cancellation of Sunday worship services and all other church activities at First Congregational Church through Easter and until further notice. Scheduled church office hours will remain in place for the time being, but we ask that you restrict all communication with our office manager to email and phone until further notice. Our hope had been to return to our regular schedule of worship services and other activities following the 2-week suspension recommended by our Southern New England Conference of the United Church of Christ and the city of Melrose. It's apparent, however, that the need to contain the coronavirus COVID-19 is ongoing, and we intend to do our part. Updates will be given as needed, but at the moment we are planning to use the Melrose Public Schools as our guide to returning to in-person worship and activities. When they return to regular operations, we hope to do the same. Right now, we want to continue adherence to social distancing and the governor's request that people stay at home as much as possible. That said, please see our website at fccmelrose.org, our Facebook page. There's links with the online notice that went out with this. There's links to the video postings and audio postings that have gone up, and also news about how you can help out as well. There will also be news about new ways we'll be communicating with everyone for worship and other things, like I'm doing right now. Thank you for your understanding and patience, and know that I hold you all in prayer, and I do every day during this difficult time, and ask for your continued prayers as well for our church, our city, our state, and beyond. May you feel the light of Christ surrounding you each and every day." And that's from me. That's the notice that went out this morning. And we are planning new ways of getting our congregation more connected during this time. And we hope to get word out by the end of tomorrow as to a new online virtual way of worshiping together this Sunday. So look for that. That's coming up soon. We are also mindful of our homebound people, and we'll be organizing any interested volunteers to do grocery shopping for that sector of our congregation. And don't forget those musical postings that Mariko and Beth are putting together. And if you are new to the audio postings, things that I've been doing, go back and listen to the earlier ones. I think you may find some helpful things there. So one other thing that I want to add today has to do with where we here at the church, and you, I think, should be getting your information. As I mentioned in the notice, we are using the Melrose Public Schools as our litmus test to revisit our cancellation of Sunday services, and that's because we're relying on state and local officials for guidance here, and I would encourage you to do the same thing. And I say that because apart from the National Center for Disease Control, I would not advise getting your guidance from Washington right now. And that's a hard thing to say, but here's why. Yesterday, President Trump said that he would like churches to be packed on Easter Sunday. And this is in direct contradiction to the guidance we have gotten from every other government or medical source. So I would strongly advise you not to follow that encouragement and refrain from all public gatherings, including worship, during this time. I suspect this is going to become an issue in the coming couple of weeks because the president also is assuring us that the economy will be back to normal in 2 to 3 weeks. And that seems highly unlikely, but those who support him are already making moves in that direction, including Liberty University, who brought their school back into session today in support of the president. And moves like that, which are spawned by comments like that, only help the pandemic to spread. So I would say look for political tensions to mount around this tug of war between medical realities and the president's desires. That's why, again, we at our church are looking to Beacon Hill and to Melrose City Hall for guidance, and I hope that you do too. So that's all for now, and I look forward to being in touch again soon. I wish you all the best.